Hey everybody, welcome to A-Town Rabbitry. I'm Courtney and I have a new litter to show you today. These were kindled late yesterday evening and I was not home. These guys spent the night in my house. Mom did not pull fur last night and we did lose one. So I'm going to introduce them to you. These are out of my Grand Champion Black Buck Slick. And Grace Hollow's Elaine. And there were 8. Now we have 7. We have 2 broken black and 5 black ones. And yes, I pulled her fur this morning so they could be warm. And I'm not sure if she has fed them yet. It's a maybe. Pretty doubtful there. That's a no. There were a couple that were pretty darn big. And then there's this one that's really, really tiny. It just flopped right over. Lots of pretty babies. Lots and lots of blacks. I'm surprised. It's not common for her to have a bunch of solids. There we go. Aren't they cute? Alright, well, we need Mom to get used to having them in this box. The other box she used as a toilet for several days before the babies were born, so that nest box has been cleaned out. So this is a fresh one, and like I said, I had to pull her fur, and she didn't feel like she has produced any milk yet, so we just have to wait and see. Alright, let's take a look at some other babies we have, okay? Okay, this is Peridot's nest box. She kindled 8, but she hasn't been the greatest mom. About every day since they were born for several days, she lost at least one. And I think what happened was it didn't get back into the warm hole, and she tried to take care of it herself because they were pretty mangled when I'd find them. So she is down to 3. And these are sired by Zircon. And these guys are looking pretty good, considering the rough start. They're looking really well. These are, I do believe, right at 10 days old today. They're pretty small for their age, but they should be opening their eyes very, very soon. We'll give them a couple of days to get their eyes open. This one looks like it might be getting ready to open them. They look like little Easter bunnies. Okay, we're going to cover them up and move on to the next litter. Okay, this is the nest box you've been waiting for. This is Blue Rain's nest box. She kindled 5 broken blues, and we're still at 5. And these guys are, I do believe, 12 days old. They're just a couple days older than Peridot's. Let's take a look. Oh, we're getting our ears open. I don't know about eyes. Come here, you. We want to look at you. There's a lot of noise going on next door at the school. What else we got here? Another beauty. Oh, you're a heavy one. Nice little chunk. Face. Up here with your sibling. Here's that really dark one. Here you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now see, they're starting to crawl in, trying to confuse me. There we go. Here's the last one. These guys are really well marked. Their dad's a Charlie, so we only got brokens. They're absolutely adorable. Wrong way! You gotta go back this way. Crawl in there. I love to watch them crawl back in the hole here. There they are. They're starting to dig and get cozy. Alright, we'll cover them up and we'll move on. Okay, we are at Onyx cage, and she kindled 4 with Domino. Again, Domino is a Charlie. So we got all Brokens, and they're all hiding in the back corner. Blue Moon just got her nest box, and they seem to think they need all that hay that's over there. But here they are. They're 4 weeks old, and I think they look really nice. I have sexed them once, just to get a brief idea of what we got. From what I've seen, we have 3 boys and 1 girl in here. That's not good. We need some girls. But boys are okay too. Oh, hi Onyx. She wants to be up close and personal. There she is. Hello. Hello. She's always sniffing me. Yep, you just made the screen go black. I know that's not a white spot on her face. That's just the way the light was shining. They're looking good and healthy. 4-week-olds. They're just kind of hiding from the camera today. Okay, this is Garnet's cage. And as you know, she only kindled 2, and that would be the 2 white ones. Excuse me. And then I fostered 3 of Amethyst kiddos over here. And they're 5 weeks old now. Get back, Garnet. We want to look at your babies. Oh, she wants attention. Okay. So we have a chestnut, a steel, and another chestnut over here. Those were fostered over so these 2 little white ones could keep warm. And as you can see, this one here, I don't understand what's going on with these does and chopping ears, but this one is definitely a disqualify rabbit, but I'm hoping she has a good body type. She'd make a good breeder or a brood doe or something, but we'll have to wait and see how she grows up. And yes, both of them were girls. I did sex them a couple of times now, and so far they're staying as girls. They just aren't social today. Not at all. Not being social with me at all. I'm getting dirty looks over there. I wish the chestnuts were showable. They're absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, and then this is Amethyst cage. She kindled 8. And I fostered 3 next door to Garnet. So she had to raise 5, but about 10 days in, a steel fell out of the nest box and died. So she has cared for 3 white and a chestnut, and they are looking pretty promising. Out of the whites, there are 2 does and a buck, from what I've seen so far. And no, I have not sexed any of the chestnuts or the steel one, so I don't have a clue what they are. But really beautiful babies, absolutely gorgeous. These 2 moms are doing excellent. They've always lived next door to each other. As long as you have followed my page, or not my page, but my channel, you know that they've always been next door to each other. Garnet's always been on the left and Amethyst on the right. So it's always been that way, and they just prefer to be close to each other. Okay, I know this view is a little bit dark, but you're looking at 6 black babies. These are Blue Moon's kits. They are 6 weeks old now. They have been weaned. They've been weaned only just a couple days, if that. And looky here, these are just so friendly. They want, here, let me move your water bowl. Move it back, because it looks like they keep falling into it. Everybody's wet, but they really love attention. Look at this, watch. They just come up and want petted. You can just stick your hand in there and they just go crazy. They love attention. These are sired out of Grand Champion Grace Hollow's Jake. He's no longer with us. He went back to Grace Hollow. He had some work to do over there, and I switched over to Brokens, so I don't need him anymore. So I did get one last litter out of him, and this is it. And no, they're not spotted. It's just the way the light's hitting their wet fur. But they are solid black. These will be blue carriers, as their mom is a solid blue. Better get this door shut before we lose babies. Okay, the oldest of the litters are these two. These are out of Blue Rain and I do believe Banks. They are 7 weeks old now, and they are hiding in the corner. Both of these are girls. Oh, I forgot to mention, Blue Moon's litter is 4 does and 2 bucks. So we got lots of does here. Anyway, these two I'm hoping will be big enough, probably in March, to start showing. We'll give them opportunity to see what they can do on the table. But these are the oldest kits out here right now, outside of Luna and Grass. They are October and July girls, but anyway, I have these two just kind of sitting and growing out. They're not social, as you can tell. They just kind of hide. I wish they'd come up so you can see them. Sorry it's so dark. It's been really overcast here, cold, and lots of fog and excuse me, heavy mist, so it's really dark. We have no light. Okay, since we talked about her, this is Blue Luna. I do believe she's right about, I think, 13 weeks, maybe 14 weeks old now. She's out of Banks and Blue Rain. She's a beautiful doe. I can't wait to put her on the show table and see what she does. And yes, she has one little nose marking. That's okay. It's just a fault, no big deal. Hers is a pretty girl. She usually has lots and lots of energy. But here she is. Since I mentioned her, probably need to look at her. Okay, and here's Bluegrass. She is a July baby, and she is the only one kit out of Blue Cheese and Topaz. Blue Cheese had 8, or not 8, she had 9, but she only raised up 3. She just didn't produce enough milk to feed her kids. So we ended up with 1, and she's still growing up nice. And I think actually she will start the show season as a 6'8", I do believe. So we'll see how she does. I've been working with her on posing. She struggles a little bit. She wants to lean, but that's okay. We'll get it worked out. Not right, Bluegrass? Yeah, we've been working on it. So anyway, that's all I have for you. I want to thank you for watching, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Find me on Facebook. There's usually updates on there pretty often. And we'll see you next time. Bye!